An internal watchdog reports that the Department of Homeland Security lost track of 177,000 migrants after they were released into the U.S. Tonight, the I-Team breaks down how it happened and solutions for the government to fix the problem.
In certain situations, DHS can release migrants into the United States while they wait for their asylum hearing, but they ask for an address to make sure they can still get in contact. However, this report found that some of the addresses were invalid or missing entirely. That means the government may not be able to find thousands of migrants to tell them about court dates or continue the immigration process. What do a restaurant in Maryland, a church in Illinois, and a car dealership in New Jersey have in common? They were all listed as destination addresses for multiple migrants when they were released into the U.S. The only problem? That's not where they ended up.
This is unacceptable. This is putting our communities at risk.
It's the same alarm that the Office of the Inspector General sounded when they analyzed these numbers. From March of 2021 to August of 2022, more than 177,000 migrants provided invalid addresses. 54,000 of those were entirely blank.
How is the administration going to communicate with those individuals to let them know when their cases are off for immigration court?
Ari Jimenez is a retired Homeland Security special agent in charge. He says this report shows that officials weren't validating these addresses, checking for repeats, or paying close attention to trends.
They're never going to be found.
Republican Senator John Cornyn introduced new legislation calling for more transparency about how migrants are handled at the border, citing the high crossings in Texas.
This is also a blinking green light saying to anybody and everybody who has the money to pay the smugglers to bring them to the border, keep coming.
Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar tells us the information in this report is not a new development. He says in a statement that he'll continue to provide the necessary resources DHS personnel need to effectively manage its non-detained docket. The OIG did offer 4 solutions, including a plan for when migrants don't have an address to give, validation of those addresses, more data analysis, and resources. DHS disagreed with all of them. The end of this report announced that as of April 2023, ICE is using a new address form that has built-in verification. It says the entries are cross-checked with sites like Google Maps and the Postal Service. ICE and Border Patrol also have new technology to help coordinate these cases. For the News 4 I-Team, I'm Jordan Elder.